I have in studio with me Mr. Guillermo Dacosta. So a little hard to pronounce his name, his Spanish name. He's contesting for school trustee from Ward 3 and 4. And he's a music teacher actually. So he's already working in the education system here. So let's ask him more about his profile and other questions. First of all, Mr. Dacosta, welcome to our studio. So you are already working as a music teacher, eh?
I do work as a music teacher.
Okay. So what you have to be to become a music teacher? You have to do some course, and what kind of other skills you need?
Well, first you need to be a musician.
Okay.
And that, of course, takes many years of studies. And then you have to know several instruments.
Okay.
Because when you teach general music, you're not specialized in one instrument, but in many instruments.
So which is your most favorite instrument?
My favorite instrument is the mind.
Oh, the mind. Okay.
I think with our brains, we can make music with anything we find.
Okay. And you sing also?
We sing a lot. Yeah, singing is how we develop.
Vocal and instrumental both, eh?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So you are well trained in vocal and instrumental both.
Both. Equally.
Yeah. So which grades you teach?
Currently, I am teaching from toddlers to 8th graders.
8th grade.
Yeah. So I teach about 300 students every week.
Wonderful, wonderful. It's a pleasure, it's so fun to be a music teacher, eh?
I think I have the best job in the world.
Oh, yeah. No, I remember there was a teacher, we had a movie, Indian movie, where the hero was a music teacher, and he used to tell his fellow, teachers, look, I had the most fun while I'm teaching my kids, because someone is teaching math or science or so they're very hard kind of subjects. So music is a fun, eh?
Well, music is fun, but it's also the hardest.
Also.
History, music, instruments, and so many things to learn.
Yeah.
But that's one of the things I do is...
but if you love it, if you have a passion for music.
My main thing is how I make my students feel. I always try to make them feel their best.
So what inspired you to run for the school trustee?
Well, what inspired me is besides being a teacher, I have 4 kids, and they have been in the public system, and my oldest is graduating, and I've gone through all the different difficulties and challenges they've encountered. Specifically, one of my concerns is the issue of discrimination, not only from students and teachers, but the more systemic discrimination in the public system that I've encountered and my children encounter. So after a while, I learned more. I got educated. I'm finishing my master's degree, and I noticed that there were specifically things about the difficulties of being an immigrant child in Canada, and also the sort of discrimination to children that have learning disabilities or are in the spectrum disorder. So after learning more about it, I decided to not just complain about the system, but to get involved and to do something about it.
Yeah. Whatever improvement you can bring.
Whatever I can bring to the table.
Wonderful. How it will show up in the ballot?
It will say Guillermo Dacosta Ferrer.
How you spell Ferrer?
Ferrer.
Okay. So let me again repeat. Guillermo Dacosta Ferrer, it will be the name which you see in the ballot paper. So from Ward 3 and 4, if you live in Ward 3 and 4, you are a voter of Ward 3 and 4. So we request you, find for this name, and because he already works in this education system, so he has some, some issues in mind. He want to fix them. He has some, solution for them. So give him a chance. So any phone number or any contact information you want to give?
Absolutely. My website is www.mrdacosta.ca, and my phone number is 647-537-1881. You're welcome to call me or send me a message. And I also wanted to highlight that this year the elections is on Diwali Day, and a lot of people may choose to do advanced voting.
Yes.
That's something that I brought up. So
wonderful. Yeah. So there is advanced polling starting from Friday, 7th of October. then 8th and 9th, then 14th and 15th. So you have 5 days to vote as in advance polling. So his website is www.mrdacosta.ca and his phone number is 647-537-1881. So again, I'm repeating, Mr. Dacosta Ferrer is a school trustee candidate from Ward 3 and 4 in Brampton. So please vote for him. He's here to appeal you for that. And you have enough time during advance polls, or on 24th of October, you can go on the main voting day to vote for him. So thank you so much for coming, and we'll talk to you once more before the election time.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks a lot.